Thoth, the God of wisdom, guides my path through the desert of my soul. The sands of time shift and swirl as I search for truth and meaning. Marked by the eye of Horus, I see the secrets of ancient Egypt. The pyramids hold the key to unlocking my inner power. I am a mystic, a shaman of the unknown. I dance between worlds, I am not alone. With every step I awaken my soul and embrace the power within me. I dive deep into the unknown and discover my true purpose. The spirits of my ancestors guide my way as I journey through the stars. I am connected to all that is, and my heart sings with all belong.
Hey, Cancer, that's me, right here. Cancer, King Krabby. Yeah. What's up? We're finally getting ours. We're finally stepping into position to unveil the veil. April 2025 invites Cancer to dive deep into their emotional waters, nurturing their inner world and strengthening their connections. As a month rich with intuition, home-focused transformation, and relational evolution unfolds, your sensitivity and protective insight shine as the sun in Aries activates your 10th house of career and public life. Yes, urging bold ambition. Mars in Cancer energizes your first house of self until April 17th, amplifying your emotional drive, while Venus, retrograde in Pisces, 9th house for Cancer, turns direct on April 12th, inspiring expansive ideals before entering Aries on April 30th, boosting your professional charm. Mercury direct in Pisces on April 7th shifts to Aries. And on April 16th, sharpening your public voice. Jupiter in Gemini enlivens your 12th house of spirituality. Saturn in Pisces steadies your 9th house of belief. Uranus in Taurus shakes your 11th house of community. Neptune in Aries dreams through your 10th house. Pluto in Aquarius transforms your 8th house of shared resources. So instead of one-sided against you, taking from you all the time, hopefully we'll get some of the abundance finally. Our turn to get some while they, the hoarders keep taking it all. No, we're done with that. And Chiron in Aries heals career wounds with your intuitive wisdom. That's exactly what I was talking about. All they want to do is take from Cancer, take. They never want to give a good balance back to you. So now it's our turn to take, because they did that for 20 years, 18 years. Black Moon Lilith in Libra. Soon 4th house stirs your emotional roots, and Juno's retrograde into Scorpio on April 13th deepens your creative and romantic commitments. Full Moon in Libra on April 13th illuminates your foundations, while the New Moon in Taurus, 11th house, on April 27th sparks innovative community ties. Key planetary influences for Cancer. Sun in Aries until April 19th. Through April 19th, the sun lights up your career and reputation, pushing you to step into the spotlight with quiet strength. April 6th, sextile Jupiter in Gemini inspires subconscious breakthroughs. April 12th, conjunction with Chiron heals professional insecurities with your nurturing touch. Sun in Taurus from April 19th Sun enters Taurus, shifting focus on friendships and collective goals. Your loyalty finds a steady rhythm. April 20th, trine to Jupiter, ties growth to hidden insights. April 22nd, sextile to Neptune in Aries, blends career dreams with social ideals. So people will finally see the truth that we've been telling them instead of gaslighting or oppressing us or suppressing us. April 27th, conjunction with Uranus near 23 degrees sparks unexpected shifts in your networks, guided by your intuitive care. If it's not one person, somebody else will fill their shoes for you, Cancer. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about how they might feel about what you say. Just say it. Full moon in Libra on April 13th. The pink moon radiates through your home and emotional core. Moon trine Jupiter expands your inner peace. Opposition to Sun in Aries balances public duties with private needs. The Cancerian dance of heart and duty. Yeah, we like dancing sideways. It's kind of our thing. And people hate us for it. It's like, stop being you, Cancer. Don't be you. Be someone else. Fuck off. I'm going to be me. And I can be me, and only I am good at being me, not you. Shut up. You don't know nothing. New moon in Taurus. This new moon conjunct Uranus. Unconventional connections rooted in your protective insights. That's what I'm talking about. We have protective insights in how we can dance and do what we do and everyone else can't. It's because we're Cancer and you're not. God, give us some fucking respect. Go fuck with Leo now. Leave us the fuck alone. Mercury in Pisces until April 16th and Aries. Direct on April 7th. Mercury clears philosophical fog with your intuitive mind. April 10th, sextile to Jupiter refines your expansive vision. In Aries from April 16th, Mercury sharpens your professional voice. April 17th, square to Mars in Cancer. Test your assertiveness against emotional impulses. So your assertiveness against emotional impulses. Venus retrograde in Pisces until April 12th. In Aries from April 30th. Venus turns indirect on April 12th, weaving dreamy wisdom into your beliefs. Dreamy wisdom into your beliefs. Conjunction April 3rd with North Node. Hints a fated growth. April 7th, conjunction with Saturn. Grounds your ideals. April 8th, sextile to Uranus. Surprises with unconventional inspiration. April 30th, shift to Aries enhances your career allure with warmth. Mars in Cancer until April 17th. Mars in your sign fuels your identity with emotional fire. Guided by your protective insights. April 4th, sextile to Uranus. Sparks bold self-expression. April 5th, trine to Saturn steadies your resolve. April 14th to the 16th, square to the Libra moon. Challenges your balance between self and home. So that's kind of, I'm already feeling that in the Aries season right now. Just started yesterday, March 21st. So Mars in Cancer, Mars is Aries planet, Cancer, where, they're having to listen to us finally and not gaslight us anymore, or fall into the devil's trap of manipulation and confusion and corruption. Yeah, we ain't doing that shit no more, sorry. Mars in Leo from April 18th. On April 18th, Mars energizes your finances and self-worth with confident flair. April 19th, trine to Neptune inspires dreamy resource goal. April 27th, opposition to Pluto and Aquarius pits your values against deeper power dynamics. If they don't want to ride with you, then let them leave them while you keep riding. You're the chariot. Just keep going. That's why Aries can get jealous of Cancer, because we're the chariot and they want the chariot. So does Capricorn, but nobody knows how to treat the chariot appropriately. They just want to abuse us. So fuck them. Jupiter in Gemini. Jupiter expands your inner world, dreams, and healing. April 6th, sextile to the Sun boosts spiritual clarity. April 10th, sextile, Mercury sparks intuitive insights. Trine to the full moon at 4 degrees radiates your quiet resilience. So they don't understand, because you're quiet about your resilience, and then you come out of nowhere and say some things, and they're like, he's being emotional, he's doing this, he's unwilling, he's blah, blah, blah. All your excuses to try to control, manipulate, and gaslight us continuously. It's not working. Saturn steadies your beliefs and learning. April 5th, trine to Mars rewards discipline growth. April 7th, conjunction with Venus solidifies your philosophy. April 14th, conjunction with North Node aligns wisdom with destiny. Yes, Uranus in Taurus. Uranus shakes your social sphere. April 4th, sextile to Mars sparks bold connections. April 8th, sextile to Venus surprises your quirky alliances. April 27th, conjunction with the new moon near ignites revolutionary group dynamics. So you're either on the revolutionary group dynamics or you're on the opposite side of that. So you're part of the oppression, the guilt tripping, the gaslighting, the manipulation, trying to put it all back on us when it's really you that's the problem. It's not Cancer that's the problem. You're wrong. You're lying. Neptune in Aries. Neptune dreams through your career. April 19th, trine to Mars, softens ambition with intuition. April 22nd, sextile to the Sun, inspires visionary leadership. April 27th, sextile to the new moon, deepens professional insights. Pluto in Aquarius. Pluto transforms your shared resources into psyche with intensity. Ooh, it's psyche with intensity. That's what's coming. That's what's coming. Psyche with intensity. All right. April 27th, opposition to Mars. Challenges your emotional control in intimate or financial matters. Challenges your emotional control in intimate or financial matters. No matter what, I win. I don't care. Chiron in Aries. Chiron heals wounds in your public life. April 12th, conjunction with the Sun, empowers your nurturing wisdom to mend career setbacks, syncing with Venus directly for a reset. There it is. Blast off, reset. Get that. Shake off all those dirty, filthy people that are like barnacles on your shell and don't want to actually take care of you. They just want to absorb and take from you. Yeah, get the hell off of us. Black Moon, Lilith in Libra. Lilith stirs your emotional foundations during the full moon on April. Lilith's proximity intensifies your need for raw authenticity at home. Juno retrograde into Scorpio, April 13th. Juno shifts into Scorpio, deepens your commitment to creativity, romance, and joy. Retrograding on April 13th, it aligns with the full moon, intensifying your focus on passion with a transformative edge. Specific areas of life for Cancer, love and relationship. Venus direct, and it shifts to Aries, enhance bonds with your caring charm. Neptune in Aries adds dreamy career ties. Chiron in Aries heals your past public rifts. And Mars in Leo energizes financial partnerships. So if you want to be on my team, you're going to get energized financial partnerships. But it has to be a mutual balance. You know, you get $300 a month, I get $300 a month. You get $200 a month, I get $200 a month. You get $1, I get $1. It's in financial balance partnerships. I don't give a fuck. If I ain't making the same money as you, I don't want nothing to do with you. Pluto in your 8th house and Mars opposition tests emotional depths in love. Career and money, Mars and Cancer and Mercury direct, sharpen ambition with your intuitive edge. Saturn and Pisces steadies beliefs, while Uranus and Taurus in the new moon bring unexpected social gains. Juno and Scorpio refines your creative output. Health and well-being, Venus retrograde until April 12th inspires soulful routines. Jupiter and Gemini boost spiritual vitality. Mars square moon may spark emotional tension. Your nurturing restores balance. Personal growth, Sun conjunct Chiron heals your empathetic perspective. Jupiter trine full moon and with Lilith expand your emotional authenticity. Uranus, Pluto, and Juno drive deep evolution met with your intuitive adaptability. Key dates to watch for Cancer: April 3rd, Venus retrograde conjunct North Node, fated belief shifts emerge. April 7th, Mercury direct, Venus conjunct Saturn, wisdom and ideals align. So they have till the middle of the month to correct this financial balance with you. If not, then you got to cut them off. We're done. If I can't make the same as you, then I don't want nothing to do with you. Full moon in Libra trine Jupiter with Lilith, Juno retrograde, your emotional core peaks. April 18th, Mars enters Leo, resource surge with confidence. April 27th, new moon conjunct Uranus, Mars opposite Pluto, community and intimacy transform. April 30th, Venus enters Aries, public charm radiates. Final thoughts, April 2025 is a tidal wave of emotional depth and transformation for Cancer, blending to intuition, nurturing strength, and quiet ambition with profound growth. Venus direct in its North Node conjunction refines your beliefs with soulful clarity, while the full moon in your 4th house trine Jupiter with Lilith's edge showcases your emotional resilience. Chiron's healing, Mars in Leo, Uranus conjunct the new moon, Pluto's intensity in your 8th house, and Juno's creative depth weave a month of inner and outer shifts, all guided by your compassion spark. So we're having a Planeswalker spark moment. We become the Planeswalker, and they're going to hate on us for it because, you know, Planeswalkers are the superheroes that don't have many friends. Embrace your sensitivity and instinct to nurture, connect, and evolve this month. That's going to do it for your astrology. Let's get into tarot. All right, Cancer. You know what's really going on with Cancer is they're stabilizing and grounding themselves in what they believe. And those who violate your beliefs, your First Amendment, can fuck off. If they don't like what you believe, then they're not part of your team. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody else gets to believe whatever they want, but the moment you try to step in and believe what you want, oh, how dare you? I don't care. I'm going to believe what I want. First Amendment. You believe what you want. First Amendment. You violate my beliefs, then I'm going to back away. You're violating my boundaries, personal belief boundaries and stuff like that. So we're breaking boundaries of the old system and building new boundaries, right? The old was like very divisive, not a very unity, human, collective consciousness. As you know, the neighbors always, they don't like me. I know none of these neighbors like me. I don't give a fuck though. Never have, never will. Ever. Forever, ever, ever, ever. All I care about is the truth and what I believe in. Just like all of you. You don't care about me and what I believe in. You only care if I'm part of your team. Everyone else, as far as Cancer goes, right? Nobody cares about what you are finding out and psychically knowing. No, they only care about what they believe in, what they're psychically connecting to. And if you don't believe in their delulu, you know, old, regurgitated, banging your head against the same book until you never know what you're going to do, because it's retarded. It's the most retarded dumb shit. 3D monkey minds. The dumbest dumb shit ever, and I'm not going to be dumb with you dumbs just so I can get some money. No, thank you. Alright, I'm flying above this 3D monkey minds, and y'all want me to drag me down into this 3D monkey minds and believe your bullshit delulus, and I'm like, nope, Neptune and Aries, bitch, fuck off. No more, you have no power no more, you have lost all of your power, it's over in April. No more Neptune and Pisces, it's over. You gotta wait super long for Neptune and Pisces again. We're going into Aries, it's war. We're going to war. Fuck off. I'm not buying into your delulu bullshit of allowing elites, evil fucks to control everything. Nope, not doing it no more. The game is over. We're changing the game. It was rigged against us. We're not allowing that anymore. Welcome to the new world where the meek shall inherit the earth. That's right. So that starts with Cancer right now. Leo's in a transformation, so it's all about Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. I got Dungeons and Dragons, a new tarot deck here. Beautiful deck. God gives a clear and concise message for Cancer in April of 2025. Name Jesus Christ. Amen. Page of Strength. King of Charisma. In reverse. King of Charisma, let's see. Not reaping the fruits of your endeavors. Not enjoying abundance while getting lost in acquiring. So we're not enjoying our abundance while... Okay, so the message is to enjoy abundance instead. So because we're having our time... Hold on, let me double check this. No, I'm wrong. So, we don't need to be reaping the fruits of our endeavors. We don't need to be enjoying abundance while we're getting lost in acquiring the future abundance and the future for humanity and the brave new world. So that's the message from God, Creator, higher self, whatever you want to believe in. Allah, I don't care, Buddha, any of that. Whatever the highest high you believe in, the message here is for Cancer. Do not reap the fruits of your endeavors. Do not enjoy abundance right now while we are getting lost in acquiring the true abundance of self in the future. Don't get lost in what their manipulation tactics of getting abundance. Don't follow the herd. Don't follow the yasa massa and whatever gets me what I want, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? The sacrificing of the self for them and the elites, the powers above you, the ones that have the money. Don't sacrifice yourself to them is the message. We have the 7 of intelligence in reverse in your subconscious. But we're lost in how. Okay, so our subconscious is saying that to not hide our real selves anymore, to not mask our true intentions out of fear of hurt. Don't worry about it no more. You got Aries support, and don't worry about how we play games. That's how the subconscious. You're listening to this highest high, the future. You are in the knowing of things. You have the page of strength in your moment for April, Cancer, page of strength. So it takes energy to do something awesome. Go for it. Engage your free spirit and follow your passion. Listen to the highest high, God, Creator, Jesus, whatever you want to believe in. And they're telling you, do not fall for their trickery. Do not sacrifice yourself for what they tell you to be so you can get that abundance. No, no, no. The true abundance is in the afterlife. The true abundance is in the future, in the fighting for it, not surrendering for it. Because this is the age of Aquarius, and we have Aries energy supporting us to push the envelope, to remove the corruption, deception, veil of believing the Matrix. Nope, we're escaping the Matrix. We're done with your bullshit. Nope, 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 no. I'm sorry. We have the 8 of charisma. 8 of charisma. 8 of charisma in reverse as our... we have no control over the environment, atmosphere, and it's the 8 of charisma in reverse. So there's no paying attention to doing simple things. They don't want to pay attention to the simple things that you do. They don't want to slow and steady wins the race. They want you to just surrender and hurry up and get to the abundance that they think you deserve. And we don't care about what they think or what they deserve. The Matrix, no, we care about escaping and being connected to the true source, creator, God. Nope. We're not falling for your shit no more. The tower is what we're projecting outwardly. We are projecting outwardly a tower moment here to the corruption, the Matrix, the established, the elites. We are pushing a tower moment on them. The collapse of beliefs of material structures that we hold dear. It is in the non-resistance where we can find peace and wisdom. So we're projecting outwardly that as a solution for them to get what they want from you. To get what they want from you, to surrender to them, they need to collapse the beliefs or material structures that they hold dear. It is a non-resistance where they can find peace and wisdom. Because Cancer has obtained peace and wisdom, even though it may not be perceived that way, because you're lost in the delulu of Pisces saying, if you were so good, you would act this way, or act that way, the woulda, shoulda, couldas. Nah, fuck off, shove it up your ass. The devil is what we're going to get. We're going to get the devil coming at us. So, of course, the devil represents Capricorn, Saturn, government coming down on us because they don't want to lose their power over us. The Matrix, the devil, the Matrix is coming because the Matrix, just like Neo, when he started breaking free, they came for his ass, right? When he started fighting against them, they were always trying to get him, the agents, always trying to surround him. Devil, the devil. The moon, the sun, the world, star, the devil. All right, so how we deal with our shadow self. This card calls us to cut through lies and see how honest we can be with ourselves. That's what we're going to get. The devil is trying to tempt you with this sacrificial blood. You know where that comes from. But anyways, Baal, Old Testament, Sumerian, government corruption they're lying to you about. They're trying to like, hey, here, take this cup and get all this abundance just like us. And we're like, no! The devil wants to tempt us with these contracts and these expectations of how you get paid. Your etiquette, your Delulu etiquette of how people should behave. Y'all want to keep pushing at us, and they're not gonna surrender. They're not gonna give in. They're gonna double down, right? So how we deal with our shadow self, that's them, their shadow side. Yea, thou I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. Okay, yep. I don't fear the devil coming for me. No, no, no. Because the worst of everyone is in all of us. As Carl Jung psychology teaches, or the Old Testament when they were talking about sin, or the wisdom of good and evil, the balance of the two in alchemical process, the responsibility and repercussions of knowing the good and evil. It's no longer just picking good and acting good and then covering up your dark side in the closet, in the secret, in the attic, trying to bury it. No. Nope. It's all coming out, and the devil don't want it coming out because the devil can't control everyone if they're not doing the devil practice of hiding it and acting better than you really are. Nope. So we got another level of new devils, essentially, Cancer. So that's why it's war time. Aries energy is you got to fight for what you believe in. You got to fight for what you want. You can't surrender to get it. Those who surrender are cowards. I'm not a coward. I'm not scared to say things that people don't want me to say. God, give us a clear and concise message for Cancer in April of 2025. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Alright, so from the highest high, we have the Three of Pentacles. Oh, look at that, beautiful. We gotta go out in the sunshine and enjoy ourselves in April. Spring is here. Let's go enjoy nature and the new spring. The spring anew, right? The phoenix rising, the sun rising, right? Three of Pentacles, threes. We need a three. Where's the three? Alright, that's wands. Whoa. Here it is. Pentacles. Alright, it's upright. So teamwork, shared goals, collaboration, apprenticeship, effort, pooling energy. The Three of Pentacles represents expanding skills and knowledge, teamwork, and implementation. This card is a sign that the asker will be able to achieve greater success with the collaborative support of a team. Doing projects with partner, feeling like a team, love at work, creative hobbies. Working as team, collaborates with others, diverse skill sets and opinions. Learning about finances, getting advice on creating a budget. Furthermore, the asker has been implementing their goals and will likely achieve success. Their hard work will soon pay off, and they can expect a reward, whether it is a financial or simply a deep sense of satisfaction and pride. Yeah, I'm after the respect. I don't really care about nothing else. But, you know, how my body is suffering doesn't really matter as much as the spiritual rewards and the future of humanity. That matters more to me. King of Wands. King of Wands. King of Wands. Leadership, vision. This is in our subconscious. Big picture. Yep. Taking control, daring decisions, boldness, optimism. Yep. We're connected to the creator, source, God. And you are all mad because we're not surrendering to the Matrix devil's games. King of Wands signifies the asker is competent and capable. There will be a chance to meet interesting people. You can successfully negotiate and state your point of view. Energetic, charisma lover, taking the lead in love, achievement in career, respected position, mentorship, financial stability, financial wisdom, generosity to others. This card also shows up as a reminder to trust oneself. The asker's intuition knows the way. This is a time to fully embrace their strengths and wisdom, which will enable them to make a huge difference in the world. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. And this is where we're at in a moment in April for Cancer, Knight of Pentacles. Remember, these cards also tied to the previous cards, so the Seven of Intelligence in reverse here. And then the Knight of Pentacles with the Page of Strength. So the Knight of Pentacles says practical, reliable, efficient, stoic, slow and steady, hardworking, committed, patient, conservative. The Knight of Pentacles represents the hard work, a methodological approach, and routine. If the asker is currently midway through a project, this card is a reminder to remain consistent and committed to their goals. Loyal but stubborn lover, steady, secure relationship, focus and drive, slow and steady work, hard work, slow and steady financial growth, conservation, frugality. Slow but steady progress will lead you to success. Your diligent and hard work will be well paid. A true friend may come to your rescue, or perhaps you yourself will do someone a favor. Look, the map. We have the map. Cancer has the map, and everybody's mad about it. We had the keys out, and now we have the way out. We got out. We have the map now, and they're still mad because we aren't back in the cave of their 3D monkey minds. Page of Wands is the environment atmosphere with that 8 of charisma in reverse. So Page of Wands. This is what we have no control over, what we're dealing with, our challenge. Page of Wands. Page of Wands, Page of Wands, Page of Wands, 10, Night, no, 10, Page, what page are we on? Page of Wands. Upright, what we're dealing with is adventure, excitement, fresh ideas, cheerfulness, energetic, fearless, extroverted. Page of Wands represents spark of creativity, inspiration, and energy. The asker may be experiencing the excitement of new ideas, big goals, and an eagerness to achieve their dreams. Possibilities and adventures in love, lively lover, fleeting romance, new position or project, taking risk at work, inner eagerness for challenge, small financial gifts, temptations regarding spending. Soon you will receive good news or have new opportunities. The spirit of completion is in the air. Now is the best time for successful start a new project. That's what the astrology was talking about. We Cancers are like water and the power of water, and we like to flow with the astrology and the planetary systems and the God creator of all energy, not humanity's bullshit. The Lulu from the age of Pisces. King of Cups here in the right hand. King of Cups. King of Cups. We're saving America. America's not saving us. King of Cups. All right, upward keywords. This is our right hand. We're projecting outwardly. We're wise, diplomatic, balance between head and heart, devoted, advisor, counselor. With the Tower moment here, the King of Cups indicates the asker is able to balance their head and heart in relationships, or serves as a reminder to remain level-headed and calm when faced with interpersonal conflict. Upright love meaning using head and heart in love, a compassionate but calming partner, balancing emotional, practical, and logical needs. Wisdom leads to respect and admiration. Financial stability, being realistic but hopeful about finances. The King of Cups is also a reminder to not repress emotions. It's essentially to fully feel sadness, hurt, and fear, as well as happiness, fulfillment, and joy. We often avoid emotions, worried they will engulf us. That's why I say the King of Cups is Cancer, because Cancer is the power, not the fixed, not the mutable. It's the power. King has the power. Page of Pentacles over here on the left in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Foolish, immature, irresponsible, lazy, underachiever, procrastinator, missed chances, poor prospects. So don't fall into these traps. Page of Pentacles reverse often shows up when the asker has lost sight of why they started a project or pursued a passion as a career. So I'm not falling for this shit of just surrender to somebody else's and help them and you'll get abundant. No, fuck off. You either are on my team or you're on your own. Bye. They may be feeling scattered, stuck, or a loss of excitement. Lack of commitment, boredom, monotonous relationship. I'm not doing that shit anymore. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Nope. Avoiding work, lazy, unmotivated, want success without work. Yeah, I ain't doing that shit no more. I'm putting in the work. I'm doing the tarot readings over and over again. I'm making content all the time. So yeah, I ain't falling for this shit no more. Your lies and deception, your delulu. I don't care if it doesn't bring in all the numbers and views and wokeness of bullshit. Fuck off. Financial insecurity, financial irresponsible. We ain't doing that shit no more. To avoid repeating past mistakes, use your natural inclinations and common sense. Carefully check the information received and do not rely on superficial knowledge, which is what they always give us, is superficial. And then they later come out, oh, well, look at the JFK files. Oh, look, redacted. Bullshit, lies, manipulation. No, we're not falling for your shit no more. We're done. All right, we're going to move on, Cancer, to the oracle reading, which is Seidel or Vedic astrology with it. If you want to continue over to that, it's going to be in the members only, unless you wait till April 1st, then you'll be able to see it. Other than that, subscribe, like, and share, and all those amazing things you do. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.